Welcome to Phoenix Point. This is Shadow Coast, and we are kicking off an Ultra Edition campaign. By the time we have finished this campaign, we should have, or should be able to play through the first two
In what may
DLCs.
be the hottest year in history, scientists have recorded radical changes to the permafrost in Antarctica.
The Pandora virus, a so-called giant virus with the largest genome size ever recorded.
The crabs also display increased aggression, even towards larger predators.
A striking new weather anomaly has claimed many coastlines around the world. NASA is examining these clouds to figure out...
We've detected large amounts of an organic composite. So far, the sample doesn't match any of the DNA records we've compared it with.
We all saw it. Those creatures coming out of the sea on that oil rig.
The president has declared a national emergency.
It's obvious that what we're dealing with here is a biological weapon. As of today, we are at war.
It's taking their minds. I saw them walk right into the sea. Thousands of people. Thousands.
The mist is gone, but the city is dead. The roads are broken. You must join one of the havens. Do not attempt to survive on your own.
That's right, we're going to jump into Phoenix Point. So I did start a test campaign and played through the introduction. We're going to redo that, but before we start, I am just going to check the volume and set everything to a little bit lower so I don't blow out your eardrums, hopefully. Graphics are set on Ultra, so in case you're interested. So let's jump into a new game. Legacy of the Ancients is not out yet. However, I hope that by the time we finish this campaign, or about a quarter of the way in, we should hit Legacy of the Ancients. I don't think I'm going to have to start a completely new campaign, so we should be okay. So that's why we're calling this an Ultra Edition, which you will, I'm hoping, will enjoy. I am just getting Twitch set up. I'll be live streaming my run through to whatever extent possible. So if you want to watch live, feel free to. Alright. So, let's jump in. We're going to go with Veteran. We'll have a hero run later on, but seeing as I've actually only played about 30 minutes of this game, I think I'm going to need the tutorial, and I think Veteran will pose more than enough a challenge. Explore areas covered by the mist to make contact with any havens there and protect them if you can. So I have watched some gameplay. I think this plays very similar to XCOM, to be honest.
My name is Randolph Symes. I am the last leader of the Phoenix Project. If you are hearing this, I am most likely dead. But in happier news, a scarab has been sent to pick you up, and its artificial intelligence will take you to Phoenix Point. Get to it quickly and safely.
Alright, camera movement. We will figure that out. If you want to pause, you can. But basically, basic controls. I like how you have to confirm your move. That's kind of nice. Spotting enemies will slow your movement. Red icon shows an enemy in direct line of sight from the selected soldier. So that's good to know. We'll switch soldiers. Flank this guy, or try to flank this guy. So we're gonna shoot this guy. Now this is the thing I like. No, it's not gonna let me do it yet. So we will fire and take this guy out. But here's the unique thing about this game is I like the shooting or aiming mechanics. We took some damage. So we're gonna move here because it forces us to.
Zooming in.
And then we're gonna zoom in, and we are going to eviscerate this guy's torso. and take him out. Take that, jerk. Okay.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Seems pretty far out to me, but that's okay. We can end the turn. Alright. Does it want us to do something? Oh, kill all enemies. Alright, we're gonna come here.
Let's do this.
And we're gonna
Ready to fire.
Fire. Carapace. Ooh, alright, taking an arm out is really great. So we're gonna fall back. Oh, it's not gonna let us. It's not gonna let us fall back. We're gonna go for the arm again. And severely severely hurt him. Alright, so my hope was oh, he got us. He got us. Oof. Oh. Whoa. Is that friendly fire?
Enemy down. I think.
We'll take him out. Alright, so let's hop in this vehicle, the Scarab.
On my way.
And I think it's gonna take us to where we're supposed to go. So we'll end turn and run over here and enter vehicle down there in the middle. Nice. These guys have a ridiculously long range. I have not played past the tutorial missions, so I still have a lot to learn in full transparency. Kill all enemies. So we're both injured. Oh, because I think the guy got a shot off. Pandorans will build bases under mist cover, but their attack range can extend out of the mist. So that's good to know.
If you are hearing this message, an alert has been triggered and you will need to clear out the enemy forces. There may be others who receive this signal. Help them if you can. It's all up to you now. Good luck, operatives. Symes out.
Well, Symes gonna give us a lot of direction. Phoenix Fortress. So we gotta clear out the fortress so we can see the inventory by clicking I, and we can see what's what. So we're gonna run over here and boom, boom. Ah, no. It's not gonna let us do much more.
Ready for action. Sprinting.
That seems
Targets
like a
in
very
sight.
aggressive sprint. Allies, we have to end turn. Ow. Ow. So, status effects are bonuses or penalties that affect a unit for a certain amount of time. Positive effects are usually acquired through abilities, while negative effects come from enemy weapons and abilities. Bleeding is one of the most common status effects. Soldiers suffering from bleeding are dealt a set amount of damage at the start of their turn equal to their bleed level. Bleeding can be cured by using a medkit after a mission ends. After a mission ends, bleeding and disabled limbs are cured, but hit points need to be restored at a base with a medical facility. So that is good to know. We're going to pick the grenade. Odin grenade? Are we gonna bomb ourselves? Oh, we're gonna move here. And then we're gonna throw the grenade. I gotcha. Thought you were gonna throw the grenade at our guy. Whoa! Odin grenade for the win. So we're going to use medkit. Nice.
Comms online. Reposition.
And boom. Oh, this guy got a jetpack.
Good idea.
Nice. Let's fly over here. So willpower determines a soldier's will to fight and ability to do stuff. So we gotta measure that. Oh, we got a crab. Got 2 crab dudes. What are these? Ow. Some abilities such as return fire allow characters to react during the enemy turn. Return fire allows a character to shoot back when enemies shoot at it or any of its allies, as long as the attacker is within 18 tiles of the target. Only certain weapons are able to return fire regardless of what skills the unit might have. Move your assault under the wing. Then shoot the enemy and observe the return fire. That doesn't sound like a good plan. I strongly disagree with this idea of just seeing how it works. What did he say? What are you gonna do? Gonna move over here? And... oh, Overwatch.
Providing Overwatch.
Alright, character status. Oh. Okay. So we can see our torsos disabled. Does it tell us what that means? I'm not sure what that means. But we will figure it out as we go. I was hoping we would, like... ow. Oh, get the heck out of here. Ow. Oh. Alright. Kill all enemies.
Aiming.
Oh, 2 for 1. Did you guys see that? Nice. Very, very nice. We just own these guys. I will take that any day of the week. Alright, 2 injuries. So defending havens from Pandoran attack is important for gaining favor with factions and earning resources. So I think this is very much like XCOM, where we have a
The Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN. Stripped of resources and scattered to the winds, we were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change. imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sinedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the Disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
That would be us. We just liberated our Phoenix base. The geoscape shows the world in all locations and sites of interest. In the beginning, all you know about is your base, Phoenix Point. Geoscape controls. Alright, so we can move around, press the base button with the gamepad cursor. Oh, nice. So we're kind of on the cusp of where I stopped testing base info. Your base is your stronghold containing all facilities as well as vital resources such as food, materials, and tech. Okay, that's cool. We need food. That makes sense. Phoenix Point is in bad shape. You need to repair your vehicle bay before you can launch your Manticore aircraft, and it will take some time. So repair your vehicle. Alright. Repair facility. So is this... Nope. How do I... Okay, power consumption, 11 out of 20. So we have more than enough power. Aircraft at bit 10, 1 out of 0. So I'm assuming we can increase this. Vehicles. Oh, that sounds good. Personnel. Alright, so 10 hours to repair. How does time work? Over here. Okay. You can speed up time. The Manticore is your aircraft for transporting soldiers and exploring the world. The aircraft crew is showing in the aircraft bar at the bottom of the screen using their soldier class icons. Send your Manticore to the unexplored site. So we have 2, 4, 5 out of 6 maybe? Okay, so I'm wondering if we can upgrade this. That sounds cool. So let's fly over here. Initially, all sites on the geoscape are unexplored, marked with a question mark. You need to at least one shoulder on board an aircraft in order to explore. Exploration takes time and you may get ambushed, so be on your guard. Oh, dude, we could get ambushed? Alright, let's explore this bad boy. Threat level low, light level day, enemy Pandoran. Eliminate all enemies and claim the resource crates. Cover will only protect soldiers from damage if it is hit by enemy fire instead of the soldier. Any shots hitting the soldier will still do full damage. So one of the unique aspects of Phoenix Point and major difference from XCOM is that you can kind of manual aim, and the reticle basically is like where the shots are going to hit. So I'll be interested to grab like a sniper to see if they're like very pinpointed. Look at that. What a cool little ship. I'm hoping we can upgrade you so we take more than 6 people. Okay, so what are we doing here? Kill it. Crates protected 7. So I very much want to see what's in here, if I can. What is this? Ammo. Babe C. Jack. Alright. I'll move you up here. Is there like a tactical map? I'm not so certain. Where's the... This is the... So small battle box. This could be a horrible idea, guys. But wonder if there's high ground. Nothing? Still nothing. We'll stand you by. Let's move you. Oh, what's this guy? He looks definitely like a sniper to me. And oh, I'm gonna move you over here. Enemy spotted. Where is the enemy? Okay. Oh, he's way over there. Okay, that's interesting. Angle to spot. We are gonna overwatch like all this stuff. And then we're gonna bring you over here. And we're gonna overwatch the heck out of this area. Ow. That was super long range. The heck? They're going for our crates. Get the hell out of here. Oh, nope, no. I'm glad we can confirm. I'm gonna move you here.
We got him!
Get the heck out of here.
I'm on the move.
You. I'm gonna bring you around.
In sight. On my way.
Can you crouch?
What's our move? Moving fast. Moving.
Okay. And a miss. Not unsurprising though. Oh. Gonna reload. I don't think that's gonna give me a lot of cover, so we're gonna move here. Take out a box. Yeah. Those jerks. Stealing our food. Oh boy, they're taking out more boxes. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's just not necessary. That's just unnecessary. Oh wow. Explodable environments, that's awesome. not the one I was aiming for, but certainly... Oh no, it was the one I was aiming for.
No time to waste.
Alright, this sniper... I'm hoping this thing does not explode, as we're going to be in not great shape. We come down here.
Ready to engage.
Oh, snap. He is dazed. Ow. Alright, so he hit her sniper. Had a shifty...
Here. Aiming.
Really fire once? Snap.
What's our move?
So...
I'm ready. Moving out.
Oh, nope. No, not what I wanted to do at all. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Alright, gotta be careful with that. This, I might regret this, but I really want to get more items. Not proficient. Alright. Oh, he bled out. I'll take it. There's another loot box over there. So, experience, I don't know what SP stands for, skill points. Alright, I'll take it. We will take it. Explore areas covered by the mist to make contact with any havens there and protect them if you can. Thank you. We will try to do that. Not sure what the mist is. All surviving crates have been recovered and resources transferred to our... Oh, so we don't have to loot them during it. So if we win, we get the crates. That is huge. Alright, mission orbs and fatigue. On completing a mission, all gathered items and resources are added to your overall supplies. Soldiers get fatigued during battle, losing 1 stamina point per turn, max 10 per battle. When stamina fall below 20%, a soldier will suffer an action point penalty in the next battle. Your soldiers will recover stamina and health while resting at the base as long as the base has a functioning living quarters and medical bay. Return to your base so your soldiers can recover. Alright. The personnel roster shows all your soldiers and ground vehicles wherever they are located. You can transfer soldiers by selecting the location button on the right side of each soldier's list entry. On the right side of each soldier's list entry. Okay. Oh, location. You can customize your soldier's appearance and voice by selecting the customization icon on the right of the soldier's name. Okay, it's personnel. So, wait, does he only? Will they only recover? Equipment. You can equip your soldiers with new weapons, armor, and other items by dragging available equipment from the stores into the appropriate slots in the inventory section. You can instantly equip or produce items in ready slots by using the plus ammo plus item buttons. The armor section shows the armor the soldier is wearing for legs, body, and head. The mount section is used for special equipment that can only be attached to the corresponding piece of armor. Oh, what? Grenade, health pack. Hell cannon 2 magazine. Okay. Training. Soldiers can increase strength, willpower, and speed, as well as acquire new abilities by spending skill points, SPs. Skill points. If a soldier has used all personal SPs, they can use the Phoenix XP, which are common for everyone. Okay, got it. Soldiers can only acquire abilities from their current level or lower. Upon reaching level 4, each soldier has the option to specialize in an additional class. Last row of abilities represent personal aptitudes the soldier is born with. Once you've adjusted your soldier's stats and abilities, go to the research section. Alright, what does speed do? Speed determines how many tiles a character can move. Willpower determines the maximum will points in battle, which are used for abilities. Reaching 0 will points will cause panic. Strength is hit points, so we want hit points for now. So we're level 1. Got it. This guy is Callan Shogun, so he is clearly a sniper. Let's make him mobile. You are Lice Claire Assault, so we're gonna give you some health. Babe C Jack, you're the man. We're gonna give you some health. Atlantis health. So we're gonna do health for these guys, then speed, then willpower, and just kind of ping across. This dude's gonna be a little more willpower-y. So why don't we spend our Phoenix points to do that? So over here it tells you how many you need. So equipment. Let's give each of these guys Firebird SR, Phoenix handgun, magazine maybe? I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. Ares, AR1, 30. So we're gonna give you, I don't know if they're like each mag is what you need. But we're definitely gonna, alright, so they're good. Research projects are critical for improving your capabilities and winning the game. To speed up research, build more research labs. Research requires time, so make sure time is advancing in the geoscape. Research atmospheric analysis. We have managed to connect to some of the remaining weather satellites. We should use these to assess the extent of the new mist outbreak. Global mist monitoring systems available. Alright, so we're going to research you. Base. Satellite uplink. Store. A storage facility for our weapon. Okay. Access lift. Living quarters. All soldiers at the base, even if assigned to an aircraft, will cover 2 stamina points per hour for each living... okay, so even if they're assigned to the aircraft, they will restore points, so that's good to know. Medbay, all soldiers at the base, even if assigned to an aircraft, will cover 4 hit points per hour for each medical... Alright, so... Let's Speed up. Reprogramming of our satellite systems has revealed the extent of the new mist outbreak. The origin sites are in coastal sea regions as in the previous two incursions, but the activity level seems higher, posing a serious threat to remaining life on Earth. Havens caught within the mist will be at risk of attack, so we should explore mist-covered regions thoroughly and defend any havens trapped within them. Our geoscape monitoring systems have been updated with current mist coverage. The mist represents the progression of the Pandora virus as it spreads throughout the globe. The Pandora mutations will attempt to build colonies on areas of land covered by the mist, which will then attack nearby havens. To meet this threat, you will need to produce equipment. Select the Manufacturing tab. Weapons, vehicles, and armor are manufactured by fabrication plants, provided the required research has been developed and there are enough resources available. Items take varying amounts of time to produce. To speed up the process, build more fabrication plants. Great. Manufacture a medkit. So, plus? Is that it? Boom. Done. Easy. Satellite uplinks allow area scans to be initiating, revealing new sites of interest. The more uplinks there are available, the more simultaneous scans can be performed. An area scan can only be performed by an aircraft centered on its location. The scanning zone will expand over time, revealing new sites. Boom. Area scan. Oh. Congratulations for completing the tutorial. From here on, it's all up to you to survive, explore, and become humanity's salvation. Check the Phoenixpedia for more information about the game. Now you must find out what happened to the Phoenix Project. Research Phoenix Archives. Okay, research. Ooh, what's this? I might want to do this first. The leader of the reconnaissance team has proposed that we attempt to recruit capable people from the Havens. They might not share the technological know-how of the Phoenix Project's operatives, but have been battle-hardened by the horrors of the world. We can now recruit soldiers from Havens. Ooh. I'm going to do this one first. How do we recruit people? Oh snap, we can build now. So we have 11 out of 20, so what can we build? We can build satellite uplink, energy generator, living quarters, store, access lift. What does access lift do? Deployment of point defense missions and an escape route if things go badly. Fabrication plant. Training facility. All soldiers at the base, even if assigned to aircraft, will gain 2 experience points per hour for each. Ooh, that's nice. Medical bay. Food production. So we're at -5. So I vote food production. That seems pretty critical. And diplomacy, Phoenixpedia. So we're just on our own. Let's... Oh. Gonna move here. Explore. Eric Logan Hughes is the leader of the independent haven called Axie, a soft-spoken intellectual man with a degree in urban planning. He approaches life in the post-apocalypse as a technical rather than a moral problem. It's all about our preparation, he says. Planning. It's not really the Pandora virus that destroyed the world, you know. Between nationalist authoritarianism and neoliberal dogmatism, we simply didn't have the tools to defend ourselves as a species. It was a matter of systematic failure. But how, then, do we build a new system? Here at Axie, we understand that the foundation of a functional system is energy. Without sustainable, reliable energy sources, there is no future. Geothermal and hydro are my personal favorites, of course, Hugh says with a smile, but we have to plan further ahead than that. To that end, we are developing a completely new approach to energy generation, something truly radical. Until someone stole all of our research, an unknown group masquerading as members of the Synedrion. disabled our defenses, and pillaged our lab. We managed to track them to their base, but we don't have the resources to launch a raid. Can you help us? Alright, excellent, Hughes says. I'm glad the Phoenix Project understands that the struggle is about more than just killing the bad guys. It's also about what kind of future we want to invest in. Otherwise, history will just repeat itself. Energize this. What? Elite residence. So complete research, complete energize this. Whoa. Whoa. Did you, that's insane. I don't think it makes sense to fly that far. I'm sorry, bro. Like, damn. I can't help you. We will maybe do that later. See how far that was? Haven recruitment program. We have created a set biometric and psych eval test in order to identify potential recruits. We need to locate havens with leaders favorable to our cause and barter any resources they want in order to secure our recruitment choices. It'll probably be cheaper and easier for us to get recruits from havens with higher populations. Recruiting is vital in order to achieve victory. In order to recruit, send your aircraft to a haven with a recruit soldier icon next to it. You'll need to zoom in to see them. Then select Haven Info from the site menu and press the recruitment button on the training zone of the Haven. You can only recruit if you have enough resources and the Haven leader has a positive attitude towards Phoenix. Point. We want archives. Right? Yeah. Dude, that is just way too far away. Fort Hayek is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control, but right now there's an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. It began with strange dream voices heard in the night. A local doctor tells our operatives, I could not detect any psychological changes and there were certainly no signs of infection, but their behavior simply cannot be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It's like something has driven them mad. If we stop these soldiers, New Jericho will undoubtedly be grateful to us. Okay. Well, let's deploy. Here we go. Viral damage will reduce will points at the start of your turn. Then the virus will reduce and inflict less damage the next turn until the virus is reduced to nothing. Good to know. So, I think New Jericho is one of the factions that we saw at the beginning. I gotta say, like, I really like our aircraft, but it also seems like it's gonna, like, fall out of the sky at any moment. Can we upgrade this bad boy? Whoa, okay, what are we doing? Let's... Nope, not that. Where... If I were bad guys... It's a short map, so... Probably... How do we... Is that a ladder? I think that's a ladder. So we're gonna move you here. I'm gonna... Whoop. Well, I don't know. Maybe they could be up there. I'd love the high ground though. Why
Let's
not?
see now.
Look at that. This dude is ridiculous. Alright. No one up there. Is there anyone in here? Don't see anybody.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
That's probably not a good spot, but Alright, we're gonna move you
Gotta
here.
be quick.
And we're gonna move you
Sprinting.
here. Oh! We got movement. We got movements. Oh, what? That guy just came out of nowhere. You guys see that? See you later. Sayonara, bro. Is our extraction point? Should probably figure that out. If things go south, I wonder if we can bug out. That would be excellent. I don't see any crates. Alright. We got 2 pingy thingings here. Oh, we gotta reload. Alright, let's reload. That is a giant cannon.
Channel open. I'm on Overwatch.
This guy's coming up the stairs. Let's make sure there's
Got to be quick.
just gonna play conservative, guys. And
Here we go.
oh, what? Boo. Why?
My turn.
Can we blow this? We literally just blew the floor out under this guy and he fell. That is awesome. This game is ridiculously awesome. Can we not sure how this would kind of work. How many will points does he have? How do we tell? Will points 9 out of 9. Seems like awesome.
On it.
We're gonna fly around and then aim. Nope.
Covering.
Let's see. This guy's going back upstairs. He likes this.
Providing Overwatch.
like that?
No, I don't like that. Alright, I'm still kind of figuring out the controls.
Providing overwatch.
Let's go.
Oh man, this guy is like awesome. Boom. Should have led with that one, to be honest.
Let's go then!
What? Oh. Alright.
Ready to fire.
Only fair that he gets the kill, right? Because he hit us. Hey, thanks. Bye, Bao. I actually don't know how to pronounce your name. But sounds good. Alright, mission complete. Our first official mission with a level up. You will need to complete a faction special mission. See Diplomacy tab in order to progress your relations with them to the next level. Supportive aligned ally. That'll be good to know.
I had always assumed the Phoenix Project would return one day, even after Symes disappeared. It seems to be the defining pattern of your history. Fall, then rise again. I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness or an underlying strength. I suppose time will have to tell. Time and the choices you make. After all, you are not necessarily defined by what has come before. You can be whatever your will allows you to be. That is the essence of the human experience.
I don't know. I wonder if they're experimenting, guys. What happened to those soldiers was disturbing.
That is why I did not intervene. We could have stopped those soldiers ourselves easily enough. But I needed you to see, to understand that far more is at stake here than just our ecosystem or our genetic purity. We are being robbed of what makes us human, our will. I fear neither the Utopians at Synedrion nor those Anu fanatics really understand that. If you can recognize the real nature of the threat, perhaps we can work together on stopping it.
So this will be interesting. We're probably going to have to trade off. Oh snap, we can raid their food. They don't have any recruits, it looks like. Or we're not close enough to them. So diplomacy, sabotage Synedrion Haven. I don't know if I want to piss other people off yet. That doesn't seem too nice. We're gonna move back here and call this an episode. Please join us for the next one.